Hey guys, this is Seth Loves Fizz and Bella 2003, and I'm so excited that you guys are decided to relax and enjoyed another episode of Seth's Storytime. So we are going to read you a Thomas book today, and this one is called Thomas and the Passenger Train, which is based off the series 1 episode called Thomas's Train, as all of you guys have seen this. Alrighty-o. Without any further ado, let's see what happens to Thomas and his friends. Let's do it. Thomas often grumbled because he was not allowed to pull passenger trains. The other engines laughed. "You're too impatient," they said. "You'll be sure to leave something behind." "Rubbish," said Thomas crossly. "Just you wait. I'll show you." One night, Thomas and Henry were alone. Henry was ill. The man worked hard, but he didn't get better. Henry usually pulled the first train in the morning, and Thomas would always get his coaches ready. He would fetch them from the yard and bring them to the platform. "If Henry is ill," said Thomas to himself, "perhaps I shall pull his train." In the morning, Thomas ran to find the coaches. Come along, he fussed. There's plenty of time, grumbled the coaches. Thomas took them to the platform and wanted to run around in front at once, but his driver wouldn't let him. "Don't be impatient, Thomas," he said. So Thomas waited and waited. The passengers got in. The guard and the station master walked up and down. The porters banged the doors, and still Henry didn't come. Thomas got more and more excited with every minute that went by. "What's the matter?" asked the fat controller. The station master told him about Henry. "Find another engine," the fat controller ordered, hurrying out to the platform. "There was only Thomas," said the station master. "Thomas, you have to do it then," said the fat controller. "Be quick now." So Thomas ran around to the front and back down on the coaches, ready to start. "Don't be impatient, Thomas," said his driver. "Wait until everything is ready." But Thomas was too excited to listen to a word he said. Nobody knows what happened next. Perhaps they forgot to couple Thomas to the train. Perhaps Thomas was too impatient to wait until they were ready. Or perhaps his driver pulled the lever by mistake. But somehow, Thomas started. People waved and shouted at him, but he didn't stop. "They're waving because I'm such a splendid engine," Thomas thought importantly. "Henry says it's hard to pull trains, but I think it's easy." "Hurry, hurry, hurry," puffed Thomas, pretending to be like Gordon. As he passed the first signal box, Thomas saw the signalmen waving and shouting at him. "They pleased to see me," he thought. "They'd never seen me pulling a train before," and he whistled back to them. "Peep, peep." But soon, Thomas came to a danger signal. "Bother," he thought. "I must stop, and I was going so nicely too. What a nuisance signals are. and he blew an angry peep, peep on his whistle. One of the signalmen came running up. "Thomas," he said, "what are you doing here?" "I'm pulling a train," said Thomas proudly. "Can't you see?" "Well, where are your coaches then?" asked the signalman. Thomas looked back. "Why, bless me," he said, "if we haven't left them behind." "Yes," said the signalman, "you better go back and fetch them." Poor Thomas was so sad, he nearly cried. At the station, all the passengers were talking at once. They were telling the Fat Controller, the station master, and the guard what a bad railway it was. Suddenly, they saw Thomas coming back into the station, looking very sad. When everyone saw how sad and sorry he was, they couldn't be cross anymore. So they coupled Thomas to the train, and this time he really pulled it. Thomas worked very hard all day long, and he wasn't important at all. "You've been a very useful engine," said his driver. "Well done." For a long time afterwards, the other engines laughed at Thomas. "Look," they said, "there's Thomas, who wanted to pull a train, but forgot about the coaches." Peep, peep. I hope you enjoyed my story. Alright guys, that was a very hilariously and fun story of Thomas and the Passenger Train, which is based on the episode Thomas's Train from Series 1, which is the 5th official episode. And I hope you will enjoyed Seth's story time. I hope you will enjoy the video. And make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. And turn on notification for the bell. And you can request me some more videos, whatever you guys like. And give me lots of positive feedbacks. But would you please not give me any negative feedbacks? Or I'm going to certainly remove it. Okay? So would you please do as I told? Okay? Alright guys. I'll see you next Saturday for another Seth story time. Bye bye.